Thanks everyone for having us here. Just before I tell you that story, like this is absolutely fantastic to be here tonight. You know, we all had a tough day yesterday. We're all going to be paying for a lot of mistakes that were made in the coming years. But to be here tonight and see this incubation centre that is just an idea that's come into reality is absolutely inspiring. And I think we should say a big round of applause to everyone behind tonight. So when you over, Smiles was basically I had been kind of involved in a few things over the years, and my mum had started dating this orthodontist. Now she'd kind of been trialing a few guys up to this fella. She was a basket weaver, a fish farmer, and then she met this guy Hugh. And I didn't really know the difference between an orthodontist and a dentist at the time, and I met this guy and had a few bob, and I was pretty vain and I wanted to get my teeth whitened. So I asked him, how do you whiten teeth and would you do it for me? And he was like, oh, it's very complicated. Surely it's a bit of bleach and a blue light or whatever it is. So about 2 weeks later I was in Thailand with my wife, and my mum rang me and said, you know your man Hugh? And I said, yeah, how's it going? She said, oh, it's going great, he's a lovely guy. Great. And she said, look, he's booked you 2 flights to Florida to this dental show. I said, Mum, what are you talking about? And yeah, you know that idea about tooth whitening, he's really latched onto it, he thinks it's a great idea. He's really behind it and he wants to do it with you. And I was like, Mum, I don't know this guy, I'm going nowhere with him for a week. My mum said, you know, oh look, he's a lovely guy, and you know, I really think this could be the one. And I was like, Jesus Christ. So anyway, she booked 2 flights to Florida, got home, went to Florida with Hugh, and spent a week in, I don't know, the Ramada Inn or something in Orlando. It was absolutely brutal. Shared a room with him. In years I'll be saying I shared a bed because we had no money, but we actually had our own beds at the time. But anyway, we went to this dental show, and tooth whitening was absolutely huge in America. It still is, actually. And you know, it was like going to a Formula 1 event. You know, the girls in bikinis walking around, handing out marketing stuff, and all the Yanks there with their Britney Spears smiles, and I thought, Jesus, this is brilliant. Ireland would love this. And we were in the middle of a tiger at the time. So we decided we'd set up a tooth whitening business. So we came home and set up in Sedan Street, and that was about 5 years ago now. And so that's pretty much the story of how it started. We had pretty quickly to learn that we weren't going to make any money. Now more than ever is when we need to do that, when we need to pull together. We need a revolution how we think about things. I heard on the radio today Brian Lennon, who I thought was actually very good, as it happens. But you know, we're hearing the same things from people. Everyone's angry, everyone's hurt, and we're all hurt, we're all angry. But we actually have to draw a line there and just get on with it and stop bullshitting each other. Get down to business and actually start creating jobs and making things happen. And I was here yesterday with Susie. Was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. With Susie for Susie had said to me that 2 of her friends had set up this design business and that they wanted to pitch to us, and you know, I thought great, and didn't have, you know, any huge idea of what it would be that we would see when we came yesterday. But I have to tell you, I was absolutely blown away by the quality of the presentation and actually the quality of work that these guys had done. It was phenomenal. They'd taken my brand, which I thought was pretty cool, and actually made it really cool. And I actually left a bit going, shite, we need a new website. But it was brilliant. And next year with these guys' helps, we're going to have Smiles Bombs, transvestite tooth fairies, pretty lewd ads going out. And we're going to have a lot of fun, and we're going to really, really push the boundaries onto what dentistry is. And I know that these guys, whatever industry they're involved in, they're going to push the boundaries. And again, I just want to say thanks a million for having me here tonight. It's been a real honour, and I wish you the best of luck. Thank you.